Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we unpack articles, research, and insights to give you the most important nuggets of knowledge just for you. Today, we're taking a crucial look at something our bodies do tirelessly, every single second, often without us ever giving it a second thought. The quiet, essential work of our kidneys.
That's right.
Yep.
These incredible organs are literally filtering your blood, removing waste, balancing fluids. But here's what might surprise you. As we get older, especially after 60, our kidneys naturally lose some of their power. And what's truly concerning is that many common, seemingly harmless daily habits can silently accelerate this decline, often without us even realizing it.
And this is where it gets incredibly important because chronic kidney disease, CKD, it's often called a silent killer. I mean, it shows almost no major symptoms until it's quite far along.
Exactly.
Making early detection and action absolutely crucial. I've heard that mild signs like feeling a little more tired or maybe your legs swelling slightly or even waking up more often at night, these are often just dismissed as normal aging. Expert, why are these early whispers so easily missed and why is that such a problem?
Well, it's a critical question. The challenge is precisely that lack of a clear, undeniable alarm bell. There's no sharp pain, no immediate crisis.
Right.
So people often rationalize those subtle shifts away, thinking, oh, it's just part of getting older. But in doing so, they unknowingly allow potential kidney stress to just continue unchecked.
Missing that window.
Exactly. Missing that vital window where interventions can make the biggest difference. The disease can progress significantly before any dramatic symptoms appear, making it much harder to slow down once it's advanced.
So our mission today is to be your shortcut to understanding these hidden dangers. Our goal isn't to instill fear, but really to arm you with actionable knowledge. We're going to count down the top 5 kidney killers, these everyday habits that quietly damage kidneys after 60. And trust me, some of these may genuinely surprise you, especially number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Which, well, most seniors do daily without even thinking about it.
But it's not all doom and gloom. If we kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture, kidneys are incredibly resilient. And this raises an important point. Even small, consistent daily changes can significantly reduce damage and protect kidney health for years to come.
Absolutely. Think of this deep dive as a chance to, well, return the favor to organs that have worked for us our entire lives. So let's unpack this further. The subtle signs of kidney stress and this silent threat itself. We've mentioned kidneys naturally lose power after 60. Expert, how profoundly can our daily habits truly speed up this process, beyond just that natural decline?
It's astounding how much influence our daily choices have. Those early warning whispers we talked about, feeling more tired, that subtle swelling, waking up more at night, these are exactly the kinds of symptoms that are so easily brushed aside as just normal aging. People rationalize them away, inadvertently allowing that potential kidney stress to continue unchecked.
And because chronic kidney disease often has no symptoms until it's far advanced, it really emphasizes why understanding these kidney killers is so vital. You truly don't get a loud alarm bell until the problem's pretty significant.
Precisely. This silent progression is why awareness is so critical. Despite the quiet nature of the disease, recognizing the risks and making small daily changes can truly protect and even allow your kidneys to recover some function. It puts the power back in your hands.
Okay. Let's dive into our countdown. The number 5 silent kidney killer after age 60. Dehydration, the silent strain. Expert, is it true what I've heard that as we age, our bodies actually lose that natural signal for thirst? Because that would make sense why dehydration is such a silent problem for seniors.
That's spot on. Our natural thirst response can diminish with age. And what's crucial to understand is how water acts as the fuel for your kidneys. Imagine your kidneys like a finely tuned, water-powered filter. Without enough water, that system slows down significantly.
Right.
Minerals and toxins can then start to kind of pile up, irritating the tiny, delicate filters inside. Over time, this chronic irritation can lead to kidney stones, urinary tract infection,
UTIs, yeah.
and even contribute to kidney failure.
So beyond that weakened thirst signal, what are some of the common missteps or specific scenarios that accelerate dehydration in older adults, even if they think they're drinking enough?
Well, there are several factors. Memory or mobility issues can make it hard to remember to drink or easily access water. Some seniors consciously avoid drinking too much to skip those late-night bathroom trips.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
Which ironically can lead to chronic underhydration. And certain medications like diuretics, water pills, or laxatives increase fluid loss. Even a short illness like a fever, stomach bug, or diarrhea can rapidly dehydrate an older adult, sometimes to dangerous levels.
And the signs can be pretty subtle, right? Dark urine, dizziness, dry skin, constipation, muscle cramps. I imagine these are easily just brushed off as everyday aches and pains, not a signal your kidneys are struggling.
Absolutely. Even mild chronic dehydration, if it goes unchecked over time, can significantly strain your kidneys. So how much water is enough? Well, most adults need about 6 to 8 glasses of fluid a day. But that's just a general guideline. The real answer depends on your weight, your medications, your existing kidney function.
Right. So always check with your doctor.
Always. If you already have kidney disease, your doctor might actually limit fluids, so it's always best to ask your physician first.
But for most people, simple steps can make a huge difference in turning hydration into a consistent habit. What are some of the most practical strategies you recommend?
The key principle here is, don't wait to feel thirsty. Make drinking water a habit, not just a reaction. Drink a glass with every meal. Keep a water bottle nearby.
Good idea.
Snack on watery foods like cucumbers or melons. Herbal teas also count. And if you tend to forget, set reminders. Use your phone, a smart speaker, whatever works.
That sounds incredibly manageable. Can you share an example of how this small change made a powerful difference?
Let me share the story of Mr. Ellis. He was 72. He thought he drank enough, but it turned out to be only maybe 2 to 3 glasses a day. After a hospital visit for kidney pain, he made one small but consistent change. He started drinking 1 glass of water every few hours throughout the day. Within 3 months, his energy came back, his kidney numbers improved significantly, because your kidneys, they never take a break. They work around the clock for you.
Wow.
Giving them what they need, like proper hydration, might feel like a small thing, but it's one of the most powerful things you could do to protect your kidneys after 60.
Coming in at number 4 for our kidney killers, painkillers, when relief becomes a risk. After 60, pain often becomes a part of daily life: arthritis, backaches, stiff joints. So it's natural that many seniors reach for over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen, naproxen, aspirin. These are all NSAIDs, non-steroidal, anti-inflammatory drugs. Easy to find, often used daily. But what's the hidden mechanism of harm here, expert?
It's a crucial distinction. While NSAIDs are very effective at blocking pain by reducing inflammation, they also have a lesser-known, truly significant effect. They reduce blood flow to your kidneys. And this isn't just a minor issue. Less blood flow means less efficient filtering, more waste buildup, and increased strain on those vital organs. Now, for a younger, healthier person, the body might compensate. But for older adults, especially those with high blood pressure, diabetes, or even mild undiagnosed kidney decline, NSAIDs can cause real harm.
So even regular use, just 1 or 2 pills a day, could potentially trigger acute kidney injury. That's quite a hidden danger, especially if you're already maybe dehydrated or feeling under the weather.
Exactly.
And I've heard it can also raise your blood pressure, speed up kidney disease, and increase your risk of heart problems, too.
It's exactly right. And this brings up an important misconception, that taking just 1 pill a day is safe for aging kidneys. That's a hidden trap. Aging kidneys don't process drugs the same way younger kidneys do. What's a normal dose for a 30-year-old can be too much for someone over 60, especially when other meds are in the mix.
Okay.
Plus, many cold and flu medicines contain NSAIDs, so you could be accidentally doubling up your dose without even realizing it.
That's a really important warning. So if NSAIDs are risky, what can people do for pain relief? What are the safer alternatives?
First and foremost, talk to your doctor. Ask if your current pain medications are safe for your kidney health. Acetaminophen, like Tylenol, may be a safer option if used correctly and within recommended dosage.
All right, correctly.
You can also explore topical options, creams, menthol rubs, capsaicin. These target pain directly without stressing your kidneys systemically. And don't forget non-drug options: gentle stretching, physical therapy, warm compresses, acupuncture, even massage can provide significant relief for many people.
That sounds like a much more kidney-friendly approach. Do you have a story that illustrates the real-world impact of this?
Consider Mrs. Grant, 70 years old. She had mild arthritis, took ibuprofen every night for about 6 months. At her checkup, her kidney function had dropped noticeably.
Wow.
Her doctor immediately took her off NSAIDs, switched her to acetaminophen, and recommended gentle yoga. 3 months later, her kidney numbers stabilized. Pain relief matters. You deserve to feel comfortable, but not at the cost of kidney damage. So if you're taking NSAIDs regularly, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is this helping me or quietly hurting me in the long run?
Okay, time for our third kidney killer, and this is the one we hinted at, the one most seniors do daily without realizing the long-term harm. Too much salt, the hidden saboteur. We all know salt is essential, your body needs it, But expert, can you explain the specific microscopic strain that excess salt puts on our aging kidneys beyond just generally raising blood pressure? Because I'm probably guilty of a heavy hand with the salt shaker sometimes.
You're definitely not alone. While salt is essential, excess becomes truly dangerous, especially as aging kidneys naturally lose some filtering power. What's insidious here is how too much sodium causes the body to hold on to water, directly increasing blood pressure. And that constant high pressure doesn't just damage big arteries, it literally stretches and scars the microscopic filters within your kidneys.
Wow, scars them.
The nephrons, making them less efficient with every salty meal. It's like repeatedly blasting a fine mesh with a fire hose. This leads to weaker kidney function, more swelling in your legs, and even protein leaking into your urine, which is a clear sign your kidneys are under stress. Remember, high blood pressure is the second leading cause of kidney failure worldwide, right after diabetes.
That fire hose analogy really makes it clear. And I know it's not just the salt we shake on our food. Where are the biggest hidden salt sources that surprise most people when they actually check labels?
You've hit on the key point. Over 70% of the sodium we eat comes from processed and packaged foods, not the shaker. Think about it. Canned soups, sauces, frozen meals, pizza, deli meats.
Deli meats, yeah.
Even breads, crackers, breakfast cereals, pickles, soy sauce salad dressings. Even foods labeled healthy or organic can sneak in 600 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium in just one serving.
That's incredible.
And for older adults, the daily sodium limit is often recommended at no more than 1,500 milligrams. That's about 2/3 of a teaspoon of salt. Not much at all.
So how do you know if you're getting too much beyond just checking labels? Are there physical signs?
Yes, you can look for signs like swollen ankles or fingers, feeling thirsty all the time, consistently higher blood pressure readings, headaches, or maybe bloating after meals. But the good news is you can cut back without giving up flavor.
How so? What are some flavorful solutions?
First, become a label reader. Look for low sodium or no salt added versions. Choose fresh or frozen vegetables over canned. Or if you use canned, rinse them thoroughly.
Oh, rinsing helps.
It really does. Helps remove extra salt. Cook at home more often and season your food with herbs, garlic, lemon juice, spices instead of salt. A word of caution though. Be careful with salt substitutes, especially if you have kidney disease, as some contain potassium, which can be risky for your kidneys. Always check.
So it's really about small changes, but they add up to a big impact.
Precisely. Replacing just one salty snack a day or cooking one extra meal at home can lower your sodium intake by hundreds of milligrams. Remember, your kidneys are sensitive organs. They don't like pressure, literally. By lowering your salt, you're not just protecting your kidneys, you're helping your heart, your brain, your energy levels. Salt enhances flavor, but too much can slowly erase your health. Choose taste wisely, and your kidneys will thank you.
Moving on to kidney killer number 2. Uncontrolled diabetes and high blood pressure, a double threat. These two conditions, quiet but deeply destructive, are responsible for nearly 70% of all kidney failure cases worldwide. That's a staggering number. And the concerning part is that many seniors don't know their numbers or how much damage is already being done. Expert, can you explain how these two conditions separately and together specifically attack your kidneys?
It's a classic case of compounding damage. When blood sugar stays high, chronically high, it directly damages your kidney's tiny filters, those fragile structures called nephrons. These nephrons start to scar and slowly lose the ability to clean your blood effectively. Waste builds up, swelling can begin, and over time, kidney failure becomes a very real risk.
And then you add high blood pressure to the mix. How does that impact the kidneys specifically?
That pressure literally forces blood through your kidneys with too much force. Over time, it wears down and stiffens the delicate blood vessels within the kidneys, impairing circulation. The result is even less filtering, more damage, and more stress on those hardworking organs. And this is where it gets into a vicious cycle.
They feed each other?
Exactly. Uncontrolled diabetes often raises your blood pressure, and then damaged kidneys make it even harder to regulate either condition. Your kidneys are truly stuck in the middle.
And again, it's tricky because you might not feel it happening. Kidney decline is often silent until it's far along, which is why that routine monitoring is so important. What are some of those subtle signs we should watch for, even if they're not painful?
You might see foamy or bubbly urine that can be a sign of protein loss, swelling in your feet or hands, persistent fatigue, trouble focusing, puffiness around the eyes, maybe unexplained weight gain. But the good news is you do have control. You can slow this damage and potentially even prevent it with steady daily habits.
So what does this all mean for our listeners? What are the most impactful, actionable steps they can take right now to get ahead of this?
Okay, here's where to begin. Monitor your blood sugar and blood pressure regularly. You know your numbers. Take medications exactly as prescribed. Consistency is key.
Right.
Eat balanced meals, lots of veggies, whole grains, lean protein, and really cut down on added sugars and processed carbs. Move your body, even if it's just walking, stretching, or doing chair exercises.
Every bit helps.
Every bit helps.
Oh.
Limit alcohol and definitely avoid smoking.
General.
And critically, get kidney tests every year. Specifically ask for your EGFR,
EGFR.
which measures how well your kidneys are filtering waste, along with creatinine levels and a urine protein test. This can signal early stress even before symptoms appear. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Small steps taken daily can protect your kidneys for years to come. You already care for your heart and your brain. Your kidneys deserve that same attention. Don't wait for a crisis. Control your numbers now and give your kidneys a fighting chance.
And now, our #1 kidney killer. Smoking, alcohol, and poor sleep. The daily silent assassins. When we think of kidney damage, we often blame sugar or salt or just old age. But these 3 quiet habits can harm your kidneys every single day, and they're so often overlooked. Expert, how do these seemingly separate habits combine to create a triple attack on kidney health?
They absolutely do. Let's start with smoking. Cigarettes contain over 7,000 chemicals,
7,000. Why?
and many of them directly damage blood vessels, including the tiny ones inside your kidneys. Smoking narrows the arteries, reduces blood flow, raises blood pressure, and it increases protein in your urine, which, as we just discussed, is a key warning sign your kidneys are in trouble.
And alcohol, even just a glass here or there, can add significant stress.
Well, it's important to be clear. A glass here or there for some may be fine, but regular excessive drinking puts major stress on your kidneys. Alcohol dehydrates the body, and when you're dehydrated, kidneys struggle to filter your blood.
Makes sense.
Alcohol also raises blood pressure and can interfere with your medications, especially those for kidney disease, high blood pressure, or diabetes. It's a hidden burden.
And then there's sleep, or more specifically, the lack of it. This is one that surprises many people. What's the connection between sleep and kidney function?
It's true and really fascinating. Your kidneys actually follow a precise rhythm, just like your brain and heart. That rhythm is closely tied to your sleep cycle.
Huh.
When you're not sleeping well, consistently, hormones that guide kidney function get thrown off balance. Over time, this increases your risk of high blood pressure and diabetes, both of which, as we've detailed, accelerate kidney decline. Each of these habits alone is harmful, but when combined, they create that triple attack, and the damage is often invisible until it's quite severe.
So if the damage is invisible, what are some of those subtle warning signs of this triple attack that listeners should be looking for?
You might experience things like morning headaches, unexplained daytime fatigue, trouble focusing, or mood swings. You could see swelling in your legs or face, wake up often to urinate at night, or have consistently higher blood pressure readings. But here's the encouraging news. You don't need to be perfect. Even small changes in these habits make a big difference.
So for our listeners, what are the most important transformative solutions they can begin to implement for these 3 silent assassins?
Where to begin? If you smoke, quitting is paramount. Just a few weeks without it and your blood flow starts to improve, kidney strain goes down.
That quickly.
That quickly, the body wants to heal. Limit alcohol. Generally no more than 1 drink per day for women, 2 for men, and even less if you already have existing kidney concerns. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours each night. Set a consistent bedtime. Create a calming routine. And finally, manage your stress, because chronic stress can worsen all 3 of these habits. Try deep breathing, light stretching, or just a short walk every day.
Your kidneys are hardworking, but they are not invincible. They need rest, clean blood flow, and a well-regulated body to thrive. The earlier you take pressure off them, the longer they'll serve you well.
Precisely. And this raises an important point. No pill can do what good sleep, clean air, and calm habits can do. If you care about your energy, your independence, your long-term health, starting here with these 3 habits can make a profound difference. Your kidneys will thank you.
We've talked a lot about the silent threats, but let's end this deep dive on a positive and empowering note. So, expert, how do we weave all of this knowledge into a lifestyle that actively supports our kidneys, making these actions a part of our daily rhythm?
That's the perfect way to frame it. Your kidneys are quiet workers. They filter your blood all day, all night. They remove toxins, balance fluids, control blood pressure. But again, they don't really speak up until the damage is done. The good news is you can protect them, starting today, by building these simple habits into your daily life.
Let's start with hydration. How do we make that a consistent flow of support for our tireless filters?
Habit 1. Consistent hydration. Instead of just reacting to thirst, make it proactive, a routine. Aim for those 6 to 8 glasses of fluid per day, unless your doctor advises otherwise.
Right.
Choose water, herbal teas, watery fruits like watermelon or oranges, and crucially, make a conscious effort to skip sugary drinks and sodas. They can strain kidney function in ways you might not expect.
And what about diet? How do we approach eating in a way that truly supports kidney health?
Habit 2. Eating a kidney-friendly diet. This means intentionally cutting back on salt, added sugar, and processed foods. Focus on what's fresh. A vibrant array of vegetables and fruits, whole grains, lean proteins. Now, if you have existing kidney issues, you might need to specifically watch your potassium and phosphorus intake found in things like bananas, dairy, processed meats, but your doctor can guide you there.
Okay.
Always season with herbs and spices instead of salt, and make label reading a habit. You'll be surprised where sodium hides.
Movement is next, and it doesn't have to be a marathon, right?
Exactly. Habit 3. Get moving every day. Even gentle movement helps significantly. Exercise improves blood flow, supports healthy blood pressure, lowers your risk of diabetes, all direct benefits for your kidneys.
Makes sense.
Start small, walk, stretch, do seated exercises. Just 10 minutes a day can make a significant difference in blood flow and overall vitality.
And then keeping tabs on our health numbers. How do we make sure we're getting the right insights there?
Habit 4. Monitor your numbers and truly understand what they mean for you. Track your blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol. They impact your kidneys more than most people realize. And once a year, crucially, make sure to ask your doctor for a kidney function test. Your eGFR, estimated glomerular filtration rate, tells you how well your kidneys are filtering.
Got it.
Along with creatinine, and that urine protein test, which can signal early stress on the filters. Early detection gives you so many more options.
And finally, that crucial connection between sleep, stress, and our kidneys.
Habit 5. Prioritize sleep and stress management. As we discussed, your kidneys follow a vital rhythm, just like your heart and brain. Poor sleep and constant stress disrupt that rhythm, raising inflammation and blood pressure.
It's all connected.
It really is. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of rest each night. Create a calming routine. Maybe practice deep breathing, gentle movement, even a short meditation. These are not luxuries. They're essential for your body's repair cycles.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? These 5 habits aren't about being perfect. They're about being consistent. Doing 1 or 2 every day is far better than doing all 5 once a month. You don't need expensive supplements. You certainly don't need a complicated plan. Just 5 small actions that, over time, build stronger kidneys and a stronger you. Your kidneys have worked hard for your entire life. Now it's time to work with them. We've just taken a deep dive into the top 5 hidden threats to your kidneys after 60. Chronic dehydration, overusing common painkillers, too much hidden salt, uncontrolled blood sugar and blood pressure, and those daily silent assassins like smoking, excessive drinking, and poor sleep. Each of these on its own may seem small, maybe even manageable, but together, over time, they quietly chip away at your kidney function until one day you might be told you have stage 3 or 4 kidney disease and you simply didn't see it coming.
That's the very real danger. Kidney disease doesn't shout, it whispers. There's often no pain, no clear warning signs that make you jump into immediate action. That's why it's so often called the silent killer. And once your kidneys are significantly damaged, the effects can be permanent and truly life-changing.
But here's the crucial good news. You still have time. Your kidneys are incredibly resilient. They may not regrow entirely, but they can stabilize, and you can absolutely preserve what function remains if you act now. Start with awareness. Go back through this countdown in your head. Are you drinking enough water? Are painkillers being used safely? Is your salt intake too high? Do you know your blood sugar and blood pressure numbers? Are your daily habits helping your kidneys or quietly harming them?
Then take action. One small step is genuinely enough to start. Swap a soda for water today. Walk for 15 minutes after dinner tonight. Use less salt in your next meal. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier this week. Check your blood pressure. These small, consistent steps, repeated daily, become powerful change. They reduce inflammation, improve circulation, balance hormones, and create the ideal environment your kidneys need to keep doing their vital job.
And please, don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share this deep dive with your loved ones. Talk to them about it. Kidney disease affects millions of seniors, but so much of it is preventable, and knowledge is the first step toward prevention.
Think about it. Your kidneys have been there since the day you were born. Quietly, constantly filtering, balancing, protecting. They've never asked for anything in return. Now it's truly your turn to give back. Take care of them, support them, protect them, because when your kidneys are strong, you stay vibrant, independent, and full of life.